Notion allows you to create a horizontal bar to separate your content within a Notion page. But there is currently no feature in Notion that allows you to create a vertical bar. Or is there? It is true that Notion has not implemented any feature to build vertical bars, but there is still a way that you can get that built. Today, we'll be showing you how we can hack our way through to get ourselves our very own vertical bar into Notion. Hi, my name is Notion with Zon, and I post Notion tips and tricks videos to help beginners and experts better understand Notion. If you do enjoy content like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button to be in a constant loop of my latest tips and tricks. Without further ado, let's begin with today's video. As mentioned earlier, there is currently no feature that is in Notion to help build vertical bars. However, I've discovered a workaround to still have it implemented into my workspace. Even though it might not be the best, but it still does its job relatively well. Let's run through how you can get this set up. Before we add the vertical bar into the workspace, we will have to add an additional column into your workspace setup. This means if your current workspace has 2 columns, we will require 3 columns now. And if your column has 3 columns, we will require 4 columns now. You can do this by simply going to the top of your page, type a /, and then the number of rows you will want. Please note that Notion has the capabilities of automatically creating a 5-column page for you. And if you would like to have more columns, you have to do it manually, like how I'm doing it right now on the screen. Now that we've created the columns, we'll have to shift the content into their respective columns. So you might be asking, Notion with Zon, I've only got 2 columns worth of content, and there's 3 columns. Where do I shift the content now? So, that depends on you. You can shift it to anywhere you like, just be sure that you leave the column you intend to put the vertical bar empty. Now that you've reorganized your workspace and shifted the content to their respective columns, you are all set to create your vertical bar. Head over to the column you intend to input the vertical bar and type /quote. Select the quote block from the drop down. Now, while holding shift, hit enter to extend the length of your vertical bar to the desired height. After that, just adjust the space for each section to your preference, and voila, you're good to go. Congratulations! You've learned to build your very own makeshift vertical bar within Notion. Time to show this off on your own personal workspace. I agree that it might not be sustainable now, but I guess this is a simple, yet quick way to get a vertical bar working. That is all I have today, so thank you for watching the video. If you have any tips or tricks that you'd like me to touch on, feel free to comment down below what you'd like to see me touch on. I'll be looking through all the comments, so if you'd like to engage me in the conversation regarding Notion, feel free to comment down below too. Do consider hitting the subscribe button to follow more of my content relating to Notion, where we post about Notion tips and tricks, and perhaps template walkthroughs as well. Till then, see ya.